everybody, welcome to the channel. We have a new KF concept item to review, and I'm pretty stoked about this thing. I have used gimbals before, and I've used them for like the 150 to 600 contemporary Sigma and the D500, but I haven't used them for a while. I've pretty much been using one of these, a fluid head. This is the 504 X from Manfrotto with the plates, the lens support, all that stuff, but this is mostly for video. So if you don't want video and you're interested in photo only, a gimbal is the way to go. So we'll just unwrap this thing real quick, take it out of the box. So the actual gimbal itself is pretty solid. It's aluminum, has all these little adjustments on it so you can balance everything just the way you need it to be. And it's very smooth, so you don't have to tighten it or loosen it a whole lot, and it works very nicely. And then we have the plate for the lens it actually connects to, and how you put that on is you slide it from the top down on, tighten it on, and away you go. And it also has a little bubble level right here. Now that we have this on here, let's talk about putting the Arca Swiss plate on the lens. So, real quick about this thing. It only comes with one screw, and it has this little like thumb thing on it, so you can do it by hand or use a set of Allen keys. I wish it did come with a second screw, because most lens feet are going to have a second hole. And on my Nikon one here, it has a 1/4 and a different sized one on there. And thankfully in the gimbal box, it actually comes with a bushing to adapt it to 1/4. So I just put that in the foot, put a screw in that I had, because I have a set of all these extra screws from Small Rig, and I highly recommend getting one of these, because you never know when you're going to need one of these little tiny screws for many different things. Now the lens foot, it works pretty nice. It fits on the 180 to 600 pretty equal. It's about the same size, a little bit shorter, not a big deal. But if you want to put a bigger one on here, you certainly can, and it will still fit inside the clamp on the gimbal. From the tripod that I'm using with the gimbal, I'm using a Whelen LX9. I have a review on the channel if you're interested. And it's pretty nice. Has a bubble level on the legs, bubble level on the bowl, and you can adjust it, your level, any way you need it. And it's magnetic, and with a really heavy duty hook here, so you can put your bag or something on there to keep it stable. And this thing, the bottom of the gimbal is pretty cool, because it has like a little bit of a rubber area on there, so whenever you put it on your tripod, it will grip on, and you don't have to worry about it coming off as you twist and turn. Now it's on there nice and tight, loosen that a little bit, and it spins very nice and freely. And this fits nice and freely, and this thing does feel pretty solid. I used to have the Benro gimbal, had that for a couple years, and it was okay, but it wasn't smooth. It was very jittery. You had to really finesse the adjustment on the knobs to get it to the right, tension on here, and the balancing was kind of not that great. No matter what you do on this, which for some people it might not be good, but for me it works really nice, because you don't have to mess with it, and it's just like the right amount for like a Z52 and the 180 to 600, even with the Z9 on there. It is pretty well balanced for that. So with all that being said, keep in mind this gimbal is definitely photo oriented only. You can take video on it, but it's not going to be smooth. It's going to be jittery whenever you go to pan, especially like 600 millimeters or more. Now you can turn on IBIS in the camera on the tripod with VR, and it will stabilize it a little bit, but you're still going to get some quick jerks and shakes on there. If you want to have a really nice hybrid one, I do suggest going for a fluid head, because this is mostly just for photo, but it works really good for photo. Now if you're interested in getting this gimbal, you can use the code MWPerspective on the Kent Faith website and get 17% off your entire order when you check out. And I would just like to say a thank you to Kent Faith, KF Concept, for sending me this gimbal so that I could try it out. And it has been a blast. And I'll definitely be keeping this to use on my future 600 f4 Prime that I'm hoping to get next year. So if you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you out there. Happy shooting.